the moon. And the moon. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta keep track of that when you're a temporary wizard. Anyway, I think we got off track. Yes, we did. We were talking about the Simon guy, Emperor, and his name. And you can't know it because if you know someone's name, it is said that you can possess them. Possess, yes. If you know the true name of someone of royal blood, I was about to ask, like, you could just possess anybody? No, it has to be someone of royal blood. There was a curse or something. Yeah, absolutely there was a curse. And, for the last 376 years, all the royal-blooded people have kept their names secret, so that any random wizard won't be able to do random crap to them. Okay? Yeah, that's just... So what about this Phil Philipson? Oh, yes! Phil Philipson. He becomes involved with the Emperor. Wait, how does he become... Wait, let me guess. He gets struck by lightning. No, Latara, whatever it is, right? And he becomes a wizard? Let's say... No. No. Actually, it's, bandits. We mentioned those. Yes, the bandits. And, they kidnap Phil Philipson. Why do they do that? Well, I imagine they were bored. And also, dumb. But what does that have to do with anything? Well, if you paid attention, Phil Philipson is supposedly of royal heritage. Right. So, and the bandits, being dumb, actually believed this. And, actually, I mentioned they must be rather proud of themselves. How's that? Well, they've been living on the king's land all this time, but there is no king. Yes, they're rather dumb bandits and such. Anyway, so they kidnapped Phil Philipson in order to get ransom from his dad. Okay, so how does that work out? Well, Phil is in the... Phil Jr., really, or Phil... like the 15th or something, if everyone's named Phil Philipson. I just realized that, yeah. Anyway, he is out in the field trying to figure out how to plant things. He lives on a farm. Yes, he doesn't particularly know. He's a slow-witted Philipson, okay? They come up once in a while, or possibly all the time. Maybe. Yeah, I imagine, like, his mom. She's the smart one. Anyway, Phil was in the fields, yeah, you said that, and he's, attempting to learn how to plant things. He is trying to figure this out by process of elimination. Has he been doing this for a while? Oh, yes, he's got all sorts of, half-buried pumpkins, and hopes it'll make a bigger pumpkin, or something? So anyway, and the bandits show up, and they make a big show, or something, and then they kidnap him, and they take him away to demand ransom. And then, wait, but he doesn't Phil's dad live at the farm right there? And why do they take him away? How far? Where do they take him? They take him to the Knot Woods. I thought they lived in the woods. Exactly. That's the first place someone would look. So clearly they took him away. Where? To well, eventually the general direction is the capital city. Why the capital? Well, they assume, you know, that the royalty in general would be living over there in the capital. Does this capital city have a name? Sure. Goreldia. Yes, deal with it. And they presume that this is where they'll be able to make contact with the royals, even though Phil's dad is already at the homestead with the farm. And yeah, they sort of missed up on that. They figured he was out. Why would they figure that? Because he was out. He was, yes. That day, Mr. Philipson had gone into town. There's a town? Of course there's a town. Why shouldn't there be? There's sort of, you know, there's a little town over there. And the Philipsons are considered sort of oddball people, I'd imagine. Yes. Yes. And, the bandits, they took, Phil Jr., what's his name? And then they went to the house, and then there was no one there to pay ransom, and they were like, oh, I guess we'll take him to Goreldia. Did I say Goreldia? Yes, you did. Okay, good. Goreldia. Goraldia? Just get on with it. Okay. I'm just trying to keep track of things. If I wrote these things down, maybe I'd be doing better. Anyway, so then they took him off to the capital city, and this caused further adventures for Phil Philipson. Like what? Well, there was an ogre. When did the ogre show up? When they were going through the mountains. What mountains? The mountains of Granushk. Granushk? Yeah, they were named by this guy with an accent from a while ago. It was the accent guy. No one knows his name. He was a secret. Or forgotten. Or nobody cared. I don't know. Anyway, they were going through, and then they were attacked by an ogre. I didn't say they were attacked by an ogre. What else is the ogre going to do? Clearly, he's going to cook them some pancakes. Well, it turns out this ogre was rather friendly. And he was recently experimenting with how to cook baked good. Why would he do that? Well, you know, he just wanted to be loved. Yeah, that's it. You know, he wanted, ogres are sort of outcasts from society, and he thought maybe if he opened up a successful IHOP, they don't have IHOPs in Fantasy World, do they? Oh, no, I guess it would be E-Hop for the Emperor's House of Pancakes. Get it? Huh? Anyway, so he was trying to cook some pancakes. Are they good pancakes? No. You know, he doesn't have a lot of supplies out there in the mountains and such. So is Phil still with the bandits at this point? Yes, the bandits, they took him and they ground thing, and he probably made friends with some of them along the way because they're not really all that bad. They're just dumb, kind of like he is, but good-hearted, except for the whole kidnapping part. But he didn't kidnap anybody, so I guess that makes him slightly more good-hearted, so he's sort of the hero of the story, the idiot hero. Sure, we'll go with that. And then they met the ogre. What does he have a name? Yeah, Pancake Man. Are you just trying to screw with me? No, it's just, the ogres, you see, they have their own language, and you can't pronounce his original name in the original tongue. It would be like, oh, bleh, sort of a thing. It took him forever to learn English, by the way, or whatever language the fantasy people are all speaking. And then, not wanting to step on anybody else's name, he decided he had to do something very unique, and he liked these pancakes, so he went with Pancake Man. Shouldn't it be Pancake Ogre? If he's yeah, you would have thought that, but once he settled on Pancake Man, he decided to just go with it.